couldn't pay Leonardo DiCaprio to act you out of this one, buddy. You definitely.
I'm not gonna cap. I got best friends at 10 years. I don't know what they're doing right now. That's not even a cup with MrBeast, but like literally up until I came to Yo-Yo's crib, which I'm in right now, I didn't speak to like Yo-Yo for a year, and me and Yo-Yo know each other for like 6 years or something like that. It's not the craziest thing. That's all. All right, chat. Let's go meet for meat in chat, bro. Hey boy, whoa, why are you talking to me like that? Welcome back to the reaction channel, man. Today we got a fire video from the homie TommyNFG. The video today is saddest downfalls to watch. Biggest downfall I could think of the top of my head is probably Yo-Yo 808. Like seeing him fall from grace has probably been like most like eye-catching thing to me, because it's like, how did Yo-Yo 808 like fall like that? Like, so just on topic with the video, saddest downfalls to watch today, definitely at the top of my list. Definitely Yo-Yo, for sure. Yo-Yo. Saddest downfalls to watch, we're going Yo-Yo 808 #1, probably not Yo-Yo for the second on top of that, and just like on saddest downfalls type shit, and you know, we'll just rock with that for sure. Oh no, I'm just reacting to a video. Yeah, the video's called saddest downfalls to watch, and I was just talking tight shit like you could really just say anybody's name. Like I was like, your name was there, but it's not the thing. Like it's not.
It was like what you should be doing. Like you specifically.
It's like around around the subject.
When niggas see Yo-Yo 808, they're like, damn, Stanley got a tee up. Like that type of shit.
No, the video's called saddest downfalls to watch. So like, no, I was like, oh.
An example of like people that like you know, like aren't in that predicament, right?
Like you're around the sun, around the sun.
Stanley, you're an animator recording reactions.
It's like 8 hours left to this. No chuckling and nothing, no kind of way. All right, play off the grid. We off the grid, this for my downfalls.
Yeah.
You either prayed on it for somebody,
Yamcha's downfall was
the victim
crazy.
to someone praying on it. And whoever's been praying on my downfall,
hey, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever been praying on my downfall, I'm gonna let you know right now, your prayers is weak. I ain't gonna cap. You gotta learn how to pray or something, bro. If you've been praying. Yo, that is crazy.
All I want to say is,
this nigga Yo-Yo just dropped to his knees in the background.
Go down with it a little.
That's stupid.
It's definitely been working. The saddest downfalls to see is people who were beloved by all, and it seemed like they could never do any wrong, only for them to keep digging themselves deeper and deeper in a hole. And no one represents this better than my glorious 5'8", born on June 7th, 1977, went to the American Academy of Art College, 24 Grammy wins. This is his signature resident of Chicago.
Damn.
If you knew any of Kanye's work before the TikTok era, I guess, you know there's no way in hell he would ever approve Vulture's 2 to release.
See, that's the thing though, right? I don't know anything about Kanye, especially about his discography, right? So everything I know about Kanye has only been the horrible things that have surfaced online. I'm pretty sure Kanye has fantastic music. I wasn't listening to music though when like Kanye was like on his thing. So like it sucks because everybody has like this version of the GOAT of him in his mind and like in their mind, and I just see the memes basically.
Dare I say it? Vulture's 1 too.
But I recognize like how much he means to the culture. That's basically what I attach to. It's like, y'all say he's tough, so I respect him as tough, but I don't actually know anything about him.
Watch the Throne Kanye saw this release, or Graduation Kanye saw this release. He would do his best to stop anybody's earlobes from even being able to consume the music. At least with Vulture's 1, you were able to hear it fully produced. But with Vulture's 2, I don't know who on his team had the bright idea to release the album barely produced. I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all didn't even know the album released. This was so badly rolled out, no one even knew it was dropping. Like, people woke up to see it dropped because it dropped at 3 a.m. The only fans staying up to listen to their favorite artist dropping an album at 3 in the morning is cracked out white girls who listen to Taylor Swift. Then slowly over time, they started to update and fix the songs like it's an iOS update fixing bugs on your phone. So you have these social media pages reposting, talking about the album is updated again for the 5th time.
Oh, that's
no one cares.
We're updating albums now? That's the thing? They're dropping albums like iOS updates? Bro, what are we doing, bro? Give me my whole album. No! Oh my gosh, I just saw it happen in real time. It's the same way we get DLC for video games because the video games aren't actually done. Now we're getting it with albums. Soon we're gonna start having to pay for like, we don't pay for deluxes because it's on streaming. They're gonna find out a way for us to pay for exclusive songs on albums or something like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
over. If you have to release so many updates for an album, maybe it wasn't meant to be put out. Just a little advice. And this is his only album he's released that hasn't gone #1 in the first week, to be beaten out by, out of all people, his mortal enemy, Taylor Swift. The only man that went against the demonic woman with high heels, and he lost. So this made people wonder, you know, what the is actually going on? I mean, this is a man that was giving coaching talks 3 years ago about his albums. A man that runs his studio sessions like the military. He had people passing out in his studio sessions. And just like the great downfall of every leader, MLK, JFK, Abraham Lincoln, Alexander the Great, he suffered the same downfall as all of them.
What's your name? Where you from?
Oh my gosh, the Whip It epidemic.
AKA Nitrous oxide.
Oh, that's right. Kanye did the thing, bro. Okay, I'm remembering now. I forgot all about this.
It's like every other month a new drug spawns in the world. People.
Facts.
I swear, fentanyl didn't even exist like 10 years ago, and now it's everywhere. It makes me feel jealous. Like, I want to be popular too. The rumors of Kanye indulging in this delicacy began when someone on his team leaked text messages of him basically begging for it. And he's out here asking for it too, like he's a kid begging mommy and daddy for candy. If I'm an A-list celebrity, I better have a personal drug dealer that can make me anything on the spot. And out of all people giving it to him,
I'm about to be like, yo, stop playing with me. Pop with the Nas, bro. But like, don't, because it's horrible. Don't do drugs. Don't ever do drugs.
The allegation is that it's his dentist prescribing it. A dentist? What is this dentist? Some kind of ex-prison affiliated drug lord who ran the streets? Oh, that's exactly.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a dentist at all.
How am I not supposed to?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If my girlfriend goes to the dentist like that, if my girlfriend goes to the dentist and that's what her dentist looks like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna think she opening her mouth for other reasons, bro. It's just, I don't think that's a dental hygienist, bro. I don't think that's a dental hygienist, bro.
I usually don't judge a book by its cover, but how am I not supposed to? You can't tell me this dude in another life wasn't running Alcatraz in the 60s. He must have just threatened the dentist school to give him the degree, or he would unleash hell on them. And apparently he works with a lot of celebs, some like Gunna, Lil Yachty, Shaq, Post Malone. The whole rap game is fucked up on this. No wonder nothing good is dropped. For me, I just want him to be healthy in his personal life. And
if my dentist has VVS diamond necklaces on it, he has VVS's Cartier on it, chrome heart on them. What are we talking about, bro? That's not no freaking dental hygienist, bro.
I mean, this is a man with 4 kids. It's not like he doesn't have any priorities in his life or anything. So hopefully he gets the help he needs, because drug addiction ain't no joke. I would know. I've been on Galaxy Gas this whole video. Someone who needs some Galaxy Gas to calm down is Ninja, because he just be lashing out at everyone. Ninja at the start of his blow up was everywhere you could think of.
Everywhere,
like the first
bro.
mainstream celebrity gamer for real.
I've
said it before already, and I don't care if any of y'all call this glaze. Streaming simply wouldn't be in the same place and how big it is now without him. But we can't live in the glory days forever. That was about like 5 or 6 years ago. I feel like there's 2 key reasons that can be attributed to his downfall. One being Mixer, because real quick, name 5 streamers that streamed on Mixer before it shut down.
Hey, bro, he could have stopped the timer right there, bro. We did not know, bro.
Oh, Mixer existed. Already don't want to watch streams on Kick, and that's a platform with a couple of huge streamers already. Who the f in their right mind was logging into their I can't even say without laughing, Mixer account to watch streamers on there? Like, once he went on there, I swear his presence just vanished from social media. You simply didn't hear of the name Ninja until he switched back. And you know for a fact, he regrets the out of it. He was damn near on the path of being a celebrity. So now the only way
he was a celebrity, bro,
is by hating on the younger streamer surpassing him. Like, for some reason, Ninja absolutely despises Kai Cenat. He hates Kai like Kendrick hates Drake. And I simply think that's because Kai represents what would have happened to Ninja if he simply stayed on Twitch and he didn't switch. Like, in the latest streaming record Kai broke, he bring up the fact that another streamer was already bigger than him, so it doesn't matter anyways. And when Kai and Speed were streaming Minecraft and losing, he was saying that they were doing it on purpose. And look, okay, I stream, obviously. I understand if people are just bombarding your chat with the same thing all day and how annoying that gets. But you could, you know, just turn it on sub only and boom, you've solved the problem. Ninja, I know your game. I know you like talking your some type of way. You're not slick. You gotta let people say something first before you can
hey, I'm not gonna lie, that's good hating. As a nigga that respects the art of hating, bro. Hey, that's good hating.
His downfall was that he blew up because everyone was bad. Everyone touching Fortnite from season 1 to 3 were moving snail numbers. years. Like the skill
Yeah.
jump from that time to now is like us going from stone drawings to the iPhone. And when
No
everyone
cap.
saw a ninja clip of him destroying lobbies by himself, they couldn't believe it. It seemed like magic at the time. Flitter, flutter. People were just figuring out how to place walls down. And now that ninja can't keep up with the skill gap, he's just known as the dude that still plays Fortnite at 30 and hates on people. All right, but let's switch it up.
Ninja's only 30? Damn, he's only 30. He's doing great.
Now, from an individual to a whole company. How can a company's downfall be so bad that the whole company is just cooked? Disney. That's the only answer. Disney has been losing money since 2019.
Bro, let me say something, because this kind of gets me passionate, bro. Bro, I love Disney so much, bro, and I wish the absolute best for them. Dumb niggas are selling at every twist, corner, crack, and crevice, bro. It's like, I want Disney to be good so bad because I love Disney. Disney holds a special place in my heart, bro, but they cannot drop nothing good, bro. Holy, they can't drop nothing good, bro.
Probably
everything is
surprise
cheap.
to anyone. I don't know how you can go from being the biggest entertainment
Except for Inside Out 2. Inside Out 2 was fire. It was gas. Inside Out was fire.
for 100 years to straight dipping to nothing. Like, I think people don't realize how lucky we are as a generation to grow up in the peak times of Disney because they're never coming back. It's sad to think of all the future generations that will never get to truly experience and immerse themselves in the time. When they were releasing banger live action shows. When they were releasing banger cartoon shows. When they were releasing banger movies. Actually, no worries, because now kids can watch things like the Snow White movie, where they tried to remove the dwarves and make them human-sized to not offend the little people community. I don't know what you call them, but I'm just gonna call them that. And tried to change the plot so Snow White doesn't get saved by the prince but herself because it's not empowering enough. I'm surprised they even released a trailer for this shit. Like, they gotta scrap the whole movie now. Trying to change one of the most
What anime sound effect is he using in the background? Is that like Crunchyroll, Anywatch, like something that was reminiscent of something? I just can't remember it.
classic movies ever while your company is in a downtrod is not the best idea. And I'm not gonna fully blame Disney on certain things because there's certain things I feel like they couldn't do anything about. Like for Disney Channel's fall off, I feel like it was contributed to social media coming up and kids using that over watching shows. But at the same time, if they made good shows still, kids would find a way to watch it regardless. Their main downfall is getting way too political for no reason. Like at the end of the day, people just want to watch some good movies and don't care about your political view. So when you plaster it in front of their
like, there's definitely a way to introduce those topics, but just not as forcefully. Like Avatar did a great job at like introducing the topic of like misogyny and like working that in the story without it feeling like it was forcefully added to the story. There's a way of doing it that Disney definitely doesn't do well.
faces 24/7, they're just gonna get pissed off and stop paying for your product. And it's the fact that Disney acquired all these companies that people saw could basically never fail and threw their political messaging into it. Like Star Wars and Marvel were basically given on a silver platter to y'all and you failed. And Disney Plus apparently has been losing them money since 2019, which is when it launched, so it never made any money. I mean, who could have guessed it? Who would have known people don't want to spend $20 for a no ad experience? Like these streaming companies be wildin' nowadays. It was manageable when it was like $12 for no ads. But soon you're gonna have to start taking out mortgage payments just to pay for these services. Maybe this failure at the end of the day is a good thing though. It'll make them have to lock in and actually start making things people want. Instead of making another live action Lion King. Why is there another live action Lion King? Someone no one wants anymore is Bruce Drop Them Off. Now, if you're already familiar with the streaming game already, you've most likely heard of Bruce. And when he started blowing up in 2021, it seemed like he could never do wrong. He would have a viral trend or meme every month. He was collabing with different streamers from every community, and people just liked him and how naturally funny he was. He even had a group collabing with the biggest streamers, Kai Cenat and Your Rage, called The Boys. And it seemed like they all got along together well, and it was a happily ever after. Until Bruce randomly started talking.
Yeah. That's kind of where it went. It was doing fantastic up until then. I don't know what really happened
This
after
man's
that.
image flip-flopped from the hero to villain overnight. One day he was Batman, the next day he was Joker. Like everything all tumbled down at once and it kept getting worse. He got caught talking all his close creator friends, Kai Cenat, Your Rage, all of AMP, aka the biggest streaming group in the world right now. And you would think
entire
he would
world
have learned from this until months later. He did the same thing with all of the new phase members. Basically cutting every creator connection he ever had. Now, I'm not saying you have to rely on other people for your success.
Nah, you definitely don't. But it helps. It helps.
Sure would have helped as a streamer being able to collab with some of the other biggest streamers around you. I mean, at least a little bit, right? And then it got worse somehow. It got revealed he was taking perks and that his girl broke up with him. Nowadays, anyone that comes across his path faces the wrath of Bruce. You can't find a clip of him nowadays not talking about somebody. If he sees this video, he'll probably find some way to crash out on me too. Fly could land on his shoulder, and just because of that, he's airing out the whole block. And I really think with Bruce, there's literally no recovery. There's not a single creator that could ever trust this man on or off camera. The fact that the snaking has happened multiple times just puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
And last, the magnus opus of downfalls.
The biggest
no one
of-
expected. The saint of the internet, MrBeast. Okay, look. When I say downfall in MrBeast, there's a clear distinction. It's not a downfall as in numbers wise, because we're talking about the most subscribed YouTuber on the planet, but more of the downfall of his public image. Like, if you told me last year MrBeast is a morally wrong person, I would think you're one of them annoying who are trying to cancel him for curing blindness.
Facts.
But now, sadly, I have to say I could see some validity to it if some of the rumors are true. Like, let's be real, your best friend of 10 years gets exposed for some heinous things and you have no clue that it was going on? You couldn't pay Leonardo DiCaprio to act you out of this one, buddy. You definitely...
I'm not gonna cap. I got best friends of 10 years. I don't know what they're doing right now. That's not even a cut with MrBeast, but like literally up until I came to Yo-Yo's crib, which I'm in right now, I didn't speak to like Yo-Yo for a year, and me and Yo-Yo know each other for like 6 years. Or something like that. It's not the craziest thing. That's all.
Definitely knew at least a little bit. And at first it was just that.
Nah, they mad as hell right now. Nah, I'm joking.
But as the months are starting to go on, it seems like it's just getting worse and worse. Some of the main rumors are that he hosted fake lotteries and giveaways, which if true is pretty bad because he's known as the giving money guy. Another allegation is that he hired an ex-offender that was convicted of rape of a child. And you could say he didn't know, and it's not confirmed if he did, but if you're running the biggest YouTube channel on earth, you better be screening your employees like the government, or it. Just pay like $20 to one of those websites where you can get somebody's criminal history. Everyone should be walking through TSA before even stepping foot on a shooting production. The TSA machine should be plastered with MrBeast Productions. It's pretty hard to
look, yes, right, but that slows things down. I'm not even cutting. I just get it. Okay, maybe not.
Something like that without hearing it from at least one person out there.
Facts.
Best believe if I was told this news, the employee would be getting a public beating and it would be the trailer to my YouTube channel. And now the most recent allegation is that MrBeast's COO was running a gay strip bar? I don't know how we went from scams to grinders, but something's fishy about this. It's quite literally impossible to hire someone at that high of a position without knowing what their past was. And some people might think it isn't weird and who cares what he was doing before. But imagine just...
Was the bar successful or not? Was it successful or not? Was it mad people slinging meat and other mad men happy in there or not, bro? Because, like, if they weren't, it sounded like did his job. I ain't gonna lie.
Working at, like, St. Jude's Hospital. It just doesn't sound like a good mix of names. MrBeast still ain't respond to any of this yet, so I'm still taking it with a grain of salt. But he's gonna have to cook the greatest response of all time that this earth has ever seen. It has to knock people out their chairs with so much disproven that we feel bad we even thought he could do wrong. So hopefully these downfalls can be a lesson to the people around the world. Some are recoverable, some are probably not. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. Yeah. And until next time,
consensually,
I'm out.
I feel like having a downfall is like just as big as you get. Like eventually, as soon as you get, like the bigger you get, inevitably someone's gonna find something to fault you at. I feel like, no, I'm trying to think, like maybe Alex Wasabi, maybe he got out there clean. RDC hasn't had nothing. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, but that being said though, I hope you guys watch the video. Hey, 2 videos a day on this channel, weekly animations on the other channel, man. With that being said, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, peace.